Hello everyone and welcome back to Firebird Plays FTL, and we're going to be jumping into episode number 6 shortly. And as you can see here, we're going to be using this time the Engi Cruiser Type B. Now, as you can see, we're just going to be starting with one crew member this time, which is something a little bit different to the previous videos. And we're going to be starting with 3 drone systems, so 2 system repair drones to make up for the fact that we've just got the one crew member, and an anti-personnel drone which will hunt out any boarders on our ship. We're also going to be starting with a heavy ion and a heavy laser beam, as well as a drone reactor booster, which means that any drones on my ship have their movement speed increased by 25%. So I'm going to rename our player again to Styles RJ. If you haven't checked him out on YouTube, please do so. He will probably be in the comment section. If not, it will be on my previous video, so have a look. Because he's got some great knowledge on the game, and he does some really cool videos as well with a bunch of modded ships. I mean, I'm obviously just at the moment sort of getting my head around the vanilla ships, but he provides some great content as well. If you want to have a look at something different but FTL related, then by all means jump on in. I'm going to do this one on easy mode this time, just to see how we go, see if we can get deep into the run and maybe have a crack at the flagship cruiser again. So with all of that enabled, we look good to go, so I'm going to jump in. And as usual, try and make the most out of our first sector as we move on through. We will attack the automated ship. I want to get a feel for how our combat's going to work with this setup. So we can probably set auto fire on. We can probably eye on the weapon system and then just use our heavy laser on their weapons as well, just so that we do damage and make sure we don't take damage. Probably don't need to activate any of our drone parts at this point in time, because I can't see us really taking any damage. Maybe we take a little bit and I might need to use the system repair drone. But no, I think we'll be okay. We take the weapons down, we've done damage to the weapons as well. So this is going to be looking pretty comfortable for this first fight. I think the priority here is going to be trying to get a second and third crew member as soon as possible. But I'm also going to take the feedback on board from Styles RJ to get my second level of layers by the end of this sector. Pick up 11 scrap there, nice and comfortable. Possible ships detected at all of these spots. Do I have... I might have... No? Okay. I thought I might have had advanced sensors or something if I was seeing these little warning bubbles ahead, but that's okay. I'm going to jump to here and then go around through and then hit both stores at once. But that'll give us 3 stations before we get there, which will give us a good chance to pick up some scrap. And we'll be getting ourselves in another fight here. Probably going to apply a similar approach, at least until we get the weapons down early. Then I might switch and actually... No, yeah, we're going to take the weapons down first. And I'm going to apply one of the system repair drones so we can get our shields back up. We need to get their weapons down as quickly as we can, because we're starting to take a little bit of damage from this beam laser, unfortunately. This is going to take a little bit of getting used to, something different as a layout. So weapons are down now, so I'm going to focus on their shields with both sets of weapons. And our good little system repair drone is going to sit there waiting. We took 3 bars of damage, not too bad. And we can now wait till this fizzles out for a victory. You can see here we've only got the maximum of 3 weapons and the maximum of 3 drones, which are already filled. We'll probably down the track sell one of these system repair drones once we increase our number of crew members, and possibly look to get maybe a more offensive drone part instead. 2 fuel, 10 scrap for that fight. Jump down to this beacon here. And I think we will intervene here and try and defend the outpost, because we already have a system repair drone out here. We don't need to use another drone part to get him out into the action. So let's take shields down early. I think that's what I should have done last fight. They've just got 1 weapon, but they've got this beam. So as soon as the shields go down, this beam might do a little bit of damage to us. Yep, there we go. So I'm just going to keep firing on the shields, try and eye on that out, and then I'll target their weapons heavily with my laser. Taking a little bit of damage now, but nothing too major. Our shields are staying up, which is the important bit. Yep, and now let's switch and take out the weapon system. Cool. So no real threat here of taking any more danger, and as soon as this laser charges up, we're going to get the win here. Hopefully pick up about 20 scrap as well in the process. 23 and a missile part and some fuel, so that was a good result. And we've also picked up 26 fuel, 26 fuel, 26 scrap and 2 fuel as a thank you gift. So we're up to 100 now, which is great. Gonna jump to this extra unvisited sector, and then we can hit the 2 stores in a row. Will I get caught out doing that? No, I think I'll be okay. Another fight. We'll get shields down first and switch to weapons. They've got 2 weapons, so could take a little bit of damage here. Depends how quickly we can get their weapons down. Yeah, so one of them's an iron, one of them's a beam that didn't seem to do any damage there. We should be able to finish shields off here and now switch to targeting weapons and hopefully not take much more damage after that one. Yeah, weapons are now ironed and we're 2 shots away from finishing them off, so no more damage taken, which is good. We're pretty happy with where we're sitting at the moment. And we should pick up a bit more scrap here as well. 26 scrap, 3 fuel and a drone part, and we can now head to the store with a bit of money to spend on crew members, if available. Yes, so we're going to pick up I think we'll pick up Bjorn because he's got a better name, and Matt because I like to differentiate with my races, and we'll hold on to the 26. I mean, a whole laser could be good. 2 damage on systemless room. This is a really good weapon. I believe. What do we want? The whole beam. The whole beam's even better, but I don't think we're going to have enough to afford it. We might have if we didn't take the crew member, but I said at the start I wanted to get the 3 crew members, and I've done that, so I'm not too upset with this. Pulls out automatically, puts out fires. That would have been really cool as well. But these are all things that we can get down the track. What do we need? We need a weapons man. I'm going to put the rock man up there because he's going to be isolated. If you look at where these 2 guys, they can back each other up. Rock man obviously has more health, so he can be the isolated unit. And Bjorn can be our shields guy here. So we'll save those positions, and I mean, it was pretty pointless of me to line it up so that I went to 2 stores in a row, but the plan was that if there were no crew members available at the first store, we would have been able to pick them up at the second. So we're not going to buy anything here, we don't have the money, so we're just going to keep moving. Okay, a quiet sector in the nebula, which is good. Jump to here, and then we can probably get a couple of these in before we get to the exit, and hopefully pick up enough scrap to upgrade our shields to level 2, as I said. We'll attack the pirate here. Shields down, we've got our 3 crew members, which I'm pretty happy with, and the system repair drone is still kicking it, waiting for action. And the ion. She just lost our heavy laser for a second, but that's okay. Gonna eye on their shields again, and this laser should come back online soon. Yep. Now we're going to target weapons quickly. Actually, I'm going to leave the ion on the shields and use the laser to take out their weapons, which is pull both their weapons back in, which is good. Switch back to attacking shields, and we shouldn't take any more damage this fight again. I'm trying to get out. I don't think they'll be able to, but I'm going to eye on their engine anyway, just to be safe. And we're 1 hit away from finishing these guys off. Here we go. And we picked up a pike beam. Cool. So it's good that we didn't buy that other beam earlier on. Picked up 19 scrap as well. So we're going to have a bit of fun with that. I really enjoy using the beams. Trying to get the maximum output of damage is really cool. Another fight. This is good. We need more scrap. I don't have shields. This might not be as good as I thought. I'm going to get a couple hits in with the heavy ion and the heavy laser on their shields, and then use the pike beam to cut them to shreds. I think that's the best plan, considering this drone is going to do a fair bit of damage. So unpower that, repower that. Oh no, weapons are taking too much damage as well. This is actually quite ugly. I think we'll be okay. But pretty unlucky to lose shields. I guess I should have had level 2 shields, as I said. Are we even going to be able to get out of this? I'm not too sure. This could be the most depressing run ever. Pilot is down. No point repairing shields because they can't get back to maximum anyway. I think we're gone. I'm trying to charge FTL, but we're gone. Wow. I'm just sitting here silently contemplating how bad that went. I think, you know, we're 10 minutes in. That was probably the most awful run I've ever done. I don't know whether I'm going to upload it, but to save this as video quality, we're going to start again, pretend that never happened. If you wouldn't mind doing me a favor and wiping the last 10 minutes from your memory, that'd be great. I'm going to jump in and start again and pretend that never happened. Wow. I am going to be copying a bit of flack for that in the comments. That's pretty poor. On easy. On the first sector. I don't know, maybe this ship layout is really hard. That's just me making excuses. I had the 3 crew members, so I can't really use that excuse anyway. I mean, I'm taking a lot of damage here as well. This is a... Wow. Maybe this ship just can't be used? Is that the... Is this the worst ship in FTL? Possibly? I think I'm going to be able to win this fight, but I've taken so much damage on my first station. This is going dreadfully, absolutely dreadfully. Yeah, I'm going to win this fight without taking any more damage, but God. Unbelievable. 25 scrap, 2 fuel and a drone part, and then 3 fuel and 22 scrap. We're going to come back. This isn't over by any means at all. We're going to be fine. We need to get oxygen up before Star Wars RJ starts to choke. And we'll be sitting cruisy at about a third of our hull with 20 fuel, 6 drone parts and 77 scrap. Priority is definitely this time 100%. Not going to make any compromises no matter what kind of cool stuff pops up. I am going for those level 2 shields. Okay? I'm going for those level 2 shields. I'll repeat that again to make sure that I do it. I'm not even going to go to the store. I'm going to avoid temptation completely. I'm going to go this way. Going to get those level 2 shields. If I followed Star Wars RJ advice and I did that at the start of the last run, I might still be doing that run right now, but we will never know. So let's onwards and upwards. Let's get these level 2 shields by winning a few fights. Maybe I should have gone to the store and healed up some of my hull. I don't know. Am I being really unlucky, or is my decision making awful? Probably a horrible cocktail of the two. Need these weapons to go down or my run is over. I think my run is over anyway. Let's just keep taking down their weapons, and I'm definitely going to accept their offer of surrender. What kind of fire have we got going on through here? Seems to be okay, but we need oxygen to get back up soon. Not that worried about the ion pulse now that we're not fighting. It'll be a little annoying for us charging, but it actually gives us time to heal everything up. Engine's nearly healed and we will be able to get out of here, which is great news, but the bad news is I've got 4 hull. Is he repairing that at all? Or just incredibly slowly? I think he is, but yeah, it's going too slow, so Star Wars RJ is going to go help out with that. And we're going to finally get out of here by the looks of things. Wow. Yeah, I don't think he was repairing it because I lost power to my drone part temporarily. Oh, this is terrible. I really want to know, maybe this is the worst ship that you can have in FTL, and I messed up by picking it just because it was something different. Oh, I mean, we're not going to get down there and heal up in time, so we have to go to this nebula. And it could be the death of us. Yep, this isn't pretty. Ooh, we can ignore the ship. Perfect. A distress beacon. I'm gonna guess our problems are gonna be bigger than theirs. Destroy and delete the ship. Let's try and dislodge it by shooting at the rocks. 2 damage to our hull. That's okay, because if we got in a fight, we would have been gone. I need to just hope that there's no fight here and no, an asteroid belt. This is not good at all. This first hit from an asteroid is gonna sink me. 2 runs in 16 minutes on easy. Wow. I don't know what I could have done differently. The first fight, that is. I could have healed up for sure, but I mean, I took like 2/3 of my damage before I even had a choice to make. Let's have one more crack at this. The good news is it's made my video title easy. The worst ship in FTL, question mark. The worst vanilla ship anyway. We'll never surrender one of our crew to slavers. The good news is we'll pick up a win in the fight here. We should be able to pick up another crew member. I'm determined to see this run out. And the cool thing is, if I actually manage to make it out of the first sector with the shields and the extra crew members, we might be able to have a little run at the flagship. And if that's the case, then this could be a 2-part video. And when you see a 2-part video, you won't realize that the first half of the first half is awful. Awful, awful, awful. And it's just me losing again and again and again in the first sector. So, let's see how we go. Alternatively, we're going to lose again in the next 5 or 10 minutes. I'm going to stop recording. I'm going to have 3 runs in under half an hour. And this is either the worst ship in FTL or the worst FTL Let's Play episode ever. Not the kind of record I wanted to hold when I started this series. These guys don't look like they're surrendering, which is strange, but we'll just take them out, that's okay. Would have liked the crew member, but 31 scrap, a fuel, and a rocket. I'm going to avoid this. No, I'm not. I'm getting all these broken jumps. I'm gonna have to go through the store. Okay, stay with me, guys. I'm gonna go to the store. I'm gonna get one crew member only, and then I'm gonna make sure. Yes, a repair crew member. This will be perfect. Nathan, welcome aboard. He is going to man our weapons. And now I'm going to focus solely on getting these level 2 shields. This is okay. Weapon shouldn't take any damage here. As I'm thinking ahead, as I upgrade my crew to like 4 members, I'll probably get rid of this anti-personnel drone. But then again, I think before I saw in the store that you can only sell it for 15, so maybe at that point it's not even worth getting rid of. Not too sure. I'll think more on that as the opportunity arises. Only take 1 damage here, and we'll be able to clean these guys up, maybe for 20 scrap or so. Ah, we missed. And we miss again. And we hit, and we finally take down this auto surveyor. 18 scrap, 2 missile parts, and a drone part. And we can jump out of the nebula and head to another sector. This is a pretty good trade considering we don't use any missiles and we do use drone parts, so I'm going to accept that. Would have preferred to be able to sell them for scrap, but I'll take that because it means I won't have to spend scrap on drone parts down the track. 8 the Federation ship, we'll fight the rebel ship. Shields down quickly. Wait till I actually do damage on it. Yep, and now we'll switch to attacking the weapon system. And I'll just keep ironing the shield. Actually, I'll do damage to the shield as well. Good thing I did. Because it missed anyway. Alrighty, so these guys are no longer a threat. We took, I think, 1, maybe 2 damage. And we'll be able to take them out with 1 more successful hit from our heavy laser. We should get double reward here, 1 for defeating the rebel invader, and 1 for as a thank you for the guys that we helped. Augment backup DNA bank, that's pretty good from memory. 24 scrap, 3 fuel, and a missile part. Thanks for saving us. We don't have much to offer, but there's a hidden base nearby. Maybe they can help you more. Okay, so we've got a quest marker. And it's very close, so I'm going to jump to these 2 before we go to that quest marker. That or... let's go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's the most efficient route. Alrighty, we want to take down their war weapons pronto. Now we're going to get spot fires popping up soon, so we're going to need to be all over the door marker here. Shields are down, weapons just took a hit, that's not good at all. Weapons are back online. But the engine is down. The laser can maybe do some damage to their weapons, it's good. This isn't going awfully, considering how it could go. Eye on the shields and damage the weapons. And we'll actually be able to get out of this without taking any more damage except maybe from fires, like just there. $18 scrap, 3 fuel and a drone part. Use our crew member to put out some of these fires. Actually, yes I will, but I'm going to jump away as soon as I can as well, because these fires are everywhere. Sensors. I knew the ship was missing something because it was dark at the start. I know that seems really obvious, but I didn't explain what it was. The ship's missing sensors. It hit me halfway through getting destroyed on that second run, but it seemed like a pretty bad time to mention that. You can send a repair drone to try and fix their shields. We've got another quest marker on the next sector. So this is exactly the same event that we received last time. They didn't have enough to offer us, so we get a quest marker. Let's... we need to use our Engi in here. Let's use both our crew members. I just need to be careful with their health. I mean, this is a safe enough spot to fight the fires, and I don't want them to keep spreading and taking damage, and our repair drone can assist as well. Well, if there's fires here, then we can at least get them out of the way. If there's fires there must be fires through here, so let's try and get rid of all those fires. These guys are healed up, so they can fight these, and then we really need to make a beeline for that oxygen. Get the Engi in with the repair drone. We're going to shuttle doors now that we can. We're going to need to get this oxygen up as soon as possible, and Nathan's going down. No, Nathan's going down. Nathan's alive, just. Nathan is just alive. Wow. And Styles RJ is just alive as well. We got 1 health and 19 health. Okay. Alright. Oxygen starting to redistribute. No, 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 no. Why didn't I wait? Because I wanted to get them healed up. We're back down to just Styles RJ. Oh no. Poor Nathan. Oh, that was a really, really rookie error. I could have just waited, and I didn't. And Nathan paid the price for my impatience. I'm really disappointed I did that. All fires seem to be gone. Oxygen's increasing again. Styles RJ is ready to man the ship as a lone wolf. And that was stupid. Then he repaired 13 hull points, gave us 24 scrap, a missile part and a drone part, so we can jump to this station and probably upgrade our shields to level 2. We're in an asteroid field, but that's okay because so are they and they don't have shields, so I'm just going to take their weapons out quickly. And we'll take a tiny bit of damage before we get out of here, I think. Actually, we might not take any damage at all. No. They're going to get hit by an asteroid and we're going to be able to jump soon. 21 scrap, a missile and a drone part, and our shield should protect us long enough to get out of here without taking any damage. And I'll be able to recap on the sector as we get to the next marker. Jump, get out of here, and I'll upgrade our shields. Let's aid the civilian ship, because we have full health. I need more scrap after losing that crew member. It was sort of 50 scrap down the drain, and if we need to leave the sector completely, we can do so. So, ion on their shields, damage on their weapons, so we should be relatively safe now. Need to hit the shields again, they've been ioned. And yeah, we won't take any more damage here, which is good. Only took the 1. And we'll pick up a double reward, most likely, for aiding the civilian ship. We need this laser to hit. There we go. All done. 18 scrap, 1 drone part, 3 fuel. Perfect! Perfect! Welcome aboard, Remo. You can have Nathan's old job. I won't tell him that this room right here is where his fellow brethren died. That's a pretty good outcome, considering the first 2 runs I did in this video were so poor that they ended with it both together within 15 minutes and I couldn't get to the end of the first sector, and I've now just done so. And we now have level 2 shields. So, look, I could have 3 crew members, sure. I've got 2. I've got my level 2 shields. We're moving on. This is going okay. Going to the Engi controlled world. What have we got? We got a quest marker there that we want to head to. Oh, we'll go to both of these. Anti-combat drone. We might want to equip that actually, because we're racking up drone parts. We now got 11 of them. Let's equip that instead of the anti-personnel drone, because I don't think that we can see boarding in the second sector. But if I see that, I'll change it for one of these system repair drones anyway. So your crew is safe in clone storage even if the system is off or broken off. That's what that backup DNA event was. If we don't have cloning. So let's just see whether we want to sell that or not. Alrighty, they're trying to get away, so we're going to take down their shields as quickly as we can. They've just got the 1 weapon, but they do have this defense drone. Oh, feels good having level 2 shields. So we'll take down their shields, and then we're just going to go hard onto their... Oh, I really didn't need that to miss. Because I need to take their shields down. I'm actually going to go for the engine here with the heavy laser this time. Yep. So need to slow down their enemy FTL charge, or they're going to get out of here, and they're going to make this sector really average for us. So now we're getting a bit of damage off on their shields as well. I might as well take their... Might as well eye on their engine and take down their weapons. And we should be able to get out of here. with one more successful shot from our heavy laser without taking too much more damage. Well, not any damage actually. Just a hit, and we're good. 23 scrap, 3 fuel, and a drone part. We'll go to here. Actually, no, we're going to want to hit this trio down here. So let's just jump this and get a little bit ahead of the wave. We're not paying their toll. It'd be ridiculous. They've got 2 sets of weapons, so let's get the shields down as quickly as we can and then go for the weapons. I needed that laser to hit. That's really unfortunate. Probably going to keep it like this. There we go. I'm going to switch it so that we take out their weapons, just to reduce our chance of taking any damage here. No, 16 scraps nowhere near enough. I think we'll get like 30 if we kill them. So let's continue on as planned. Should have held the laser there, that's okay. We've actually gotten everything back up. That's alright, we're going to wait to get the ion off and then hit with the heavy laser. And one more hit from our laser again, and we'll get out of this fight, again without taking any damage. Hopefully for a better offer than the one we rejected. Well, it's not really an offer, we're kind of just taking it. There we go, 32 scrap, 2 missiles, and a drone part. Let's hit this quest beacon, see what this is all about. Hopefully not a trap. Combat drone Mark II. Alrighty, so what does that one look like? Continually attacks the enemy ship, but it requires 4 power. Now that would be really cool. Moves and shoots faster than the Mark I. I want to get enough power in our drone system so that we can do that. What is it going to cost? Probably 75 to upgrade it so that we can still have a system repair drone on board. Then we're going to need the reactor power, so we're looking at about 100. I really like the idea though. Hail them. 7 fuel for 2 missiles is an amazing trade for us. I'm really, really happy with that. We're again not using any missiles, so that is perfect. Can we go this way, then this way? Try and get the absolute most out of the sector that we can. Attack the automated ship to get to the storage cache. And they've got hacking this time, so we're not going to be charging, but that's okay because I don't plan on going anywhere. The initial hit from the heavy laser missed, but so did their missile, so that's okay. I'm going to pull the second shot. Actually, why did I pull it? Let's get it off. Take the shields out. And now use our ion weapon and our heavy laser on their weapon system. Take that offline. And now take their weapons down again. Missing a bit with the heavy laser, which is unfortunate, but it's not really costing us at this stage. Just need one more successful hit from it and this fight will be over. $31 scrap. Investigate the station, anti-personnel drone, we'll be able to sell that at a shop because we've already got one, and 17 scrap. So we're up to 170. Do we want to take level 2 shields? Level 3 shields. Do we want this drone control? I kind of want the drone control because we've got drone parts. Just going to undo that in case there's a store nearby. There's a stress beacon, but it could be a trap, so let's go ahead with those upgrades that we had lined up. Go here. Ah, after all that, I didn't even equip the right drone. That's okay. Standard fight for us then. I I mean, I didn't need to spend the scrap, I guess, but what can we do? Heavy ions going on here. We'll pull that second shot. So it's ready. Ions going to hit again. Now we're going to take out their weapon system with our laser. Next shot's probably going to go. I'm just going to alternate the heavy laser onto their weapon, shield, weapon, shield, weapon, shield. Just to make sure they pose no threat to us. Weapons are starting to come back online, but we'll be able to take them out. And this fighter wheel over quickly as well. Hopefully a decent reward this time. And that ship goes down. So we pick up 14 scrap, 2 missile parts, and a drone part. The Engi vessel turns out to be poorly equipped, barely a runabout really. They're trying to outrun the rebels and need all the help they can get. We're going to give them 40 scrap, 2 missiles, and 2 fuel, because I think we'll get a good reward. Engi medbot dispersal. That's great. So if we have more crew members as well, that's going to really come in handy. So let's try get to here, then jump to the store, then get out. We pick up enough scrap here, and by the time we sell stuff, we're obviously about to get a fight, so let's do it. Bit of scrap from winning a fight here, and bit of scrap from selling a couple of our extra items. Might be able to pick up maybe even 2 crew members, which would be really cool. And I need to remember to swap out the right drone as well. Shields coming back online. Good. A little bit of damage, nothing too major. Get this engine fixed back up, get Remo back on the guns, and we take down the auto assault ship. 29 scrap, 2 fuel, a missile part, and we're just going to be able to pull this off. So let's see what we can pick up here. Do they even have crew members? They do. So we're going to sell one of these anti-personnel drones at least. Really want to put this combat drone in here, and we can probably sell this extra system repair drone. And if I sell the other anti-personnel drone, which I think I'm going to do because I'm not going to be able to power all of these and that, so let's do that as well and pick up 2 crew members. Kevin Fish. Yeah. Kevin Fish just sounds like a really boring accountant, and that's exactly the type of person we want on board. And we're gonna get Scoops as well, because Scoops sounds like he's from the street, and that's the kind of person we want as well. So we're gonna put Fish, his friends obviously just call him Fish, up on the engine. I don't think either of them were skilled at anything though. And Scoops can be our shield man. Cool. So up to 4 crew now. We'll jump to the exit beacon just ahead of the oncoming rebel wave. Let's investigate the nearby planet. I don't like the horse-like animals. Let's just leave. I don't want to lose one of our crew members. Uncharted Nebula or Uncharted Nebula, but at least this one gives us options, so let's go to this one. Into the 3rd sector now. Pretty happy with where we're going. We'll look to get level 3 shields at some stage. Maybe I was just really unlucky, maybe I was a little bit rusty, I'm not sure. The first 2 runs were going awfully. Well, they went awfully, from start to finish really. Purchase an unknown weapon for 45 scrap. That would have been cool. but we're not going to be doing that. Let's attack the ship, because I want to try out this combat drone. I'm going to unpower the med bay so that I can... Actually, no, I'll keep the med bay powered. If I need to use the repair drone, I will. Let's go hard at their shields here, so that my drone can just keep going crazy. And they've only got level 1 shield, so I'm going to be able to do a fair bit of damage here, which is good. There we go, finally eye on their shields. So now let's target their weapon so that we don't take any damage. We won't accept their surrender because I want their scrap. That was really good, really happy with how the combat drone 2 went there. 40 scrap, very glad I didn't accept that offer. We'll jump to the next station. Combat drone is sweet. Would be really cool if I could pick up that part that lets you salvage drone parts after they're used. Intruders on board. As soon as we get rid of our anti-personnel. Let's work out where they are. Okay, they're down here. It seems to be 3 of them. Possibly 4 of them. 4 of them indeed. Okay. Let's move down here. Let's try and starve them out of oxygen. Might actually get him on doors so we get the upgraded doors. Managed to take out 2 of them so far. They should be suffocating in there. And they're trying to get in through here, and as soon as they do, they're going to be met with a fight anyway. They should have already taken a bit of damage. Yep, they have. And we'll be able to finish them off. So that went pretty well. I'm going to shut these doors now. Guys are in trouble. Oxygen's going to build back up in this room. And you can see that the nanobots in work here. Should be okay now to get back up and start repairing these systems. And I mean, everyone can return to stations because Remo's already on his guns. You can actually get a bit of help here from Fish. Whenever I'm seeing Fish, I'm just being reminded of Michael Schofield from Prison Break. I guess he kind of looks like him. You can't zoom, but if I could zoom, I'm gonna bet that that's what he would look like. I need to keep it that way in my imagination anyway. Let's hit this door. Actually, let's hit this door so that we can go to the one outside of the nebula. Can I go from there? I can't even see behind that if there's a line. There's not. Let's go to this door. Drone recovery arm. Non-destroyed drones will be retrieved when jumping, allowing their parts to be reused. That's what I want, but I'm not going to be able to afford it. Firebeam could be cool. We don't really have an option anyway, unless... I mean, I'm pretty far ahead of the wave. Why don't I go to a couple of these and then go back to that store and try and pick up that drone recovery part? Not that I'm exactly low on drone parts, but... Well, the minimum is 5. I've got 4, I'm sorry. This is a distress beacon. It's going to waste us a spot, but it might be worth doing. Prepare to board and investigate. We picked up a crew member. Perfect. Alrighty, so now this is going really well. I'm going to have the crew member power the... Would it make sense to have him power the doors? No, we want him to power the med bay. And we pick up the extra reactor power as a result. Dengler, thank you for your service. So I'm not going to be able to pick up that augment anyway because I've got the 3. I just realized that. But I could sell this backup DNA bank, which is probably what I'm going to do. Because I don't have cloning. So let's sell that for 20, and we can buy this drone recovery arm. What do we want this part? No, let's go the drone recovery arm. Most of our damage is going to be done by this combat drone too. So it makes more sense in my head for us to take the drone recovery part. Ah! Could have got a slug person. That would have been really cool. Well, we don't have a choice. We don't have the scrap. So let's jump to this one, which we can just reach before we exit. Actually running low on fuel. Should have picked some up at the store. Intruders on board. There's 3. So Mantis in here and this extra crew member. And with appropriate micro here, we should be okay. I'm gonna backfish out of there, get him somewhere safe. One enemy goes down, we're about to take out the second, and now we'll really quickly be able to take out the third. And that was a relatively easy fight and station. The annoying thing from that situation is that we don't actually get a reward. We take a bit of risk. We don't take a risk, it wasn't our choice, but there is the risk of us taking damage, and there's no reward for our effort. But that's okay. Everyone's nearly healed up now, except for Scoops. Scoops will be fine, he's seen worse. And we'll jump to the exit. And there's nothing there, so we will move on to the next sector. Mantis Homeworld or Civilian. Let's go the hostile one, shall we? I was told to take more risks in this situation, which we're going to do. But we're out of fuel. And we're out of solar flare. And we have intruders on board. Wow. One of those days. I'm gonna go about it like this. Upgrade the doors again. Win a fight through here, starve out these guys. They're gonna be busy trying to take out our engine. And we're gonna be able to wipe out 2 of them here. These guys can heal up, Dengler can get out. There's a fire, so it's going to make the most sense anyway to just open this door and these doors and starve these guys out. And ideally we won't take any damage to our oxygen system, because that could make this a little hairier. Okay, they've chosen to go in there instead. Let's get our Mantis in here to clean this up with Dengler. All okay. Close all doors now. Need to fix this engine up. Not that we can exactly get out of here, but I need to activate the next event by putting on our distress beacon. We'll put it on and we'll wait. Got away from the sun. We don't even have 15 scrap to buy fuel. That would have been a good deal. He jumps off with another chuckle. Great. We have to wait again. And a fight. Okay, so everyone return to their stations, please. We're going to power up our 2 weapons. Where are our intruders? He's down there. Let's send the slugman in to help with this. And let's get our combat drone up and our system repair drone, because I think we're going to need it. And I want to get their shields down. Okay, we're not going to be able to get the system repair drone up. I'm going to need to get Styles RJ out of there for a second, so I can get a bit of health. Okay, they've sent their guy back. Combat drone's still plugging away. I just need to be able to take their shields down. This ion should help, and then the laser should help. Now we can start to do some stuff. And hopefully these guys are going to give us a bunch of fuel once we take them out as well. Yeah. That really snowballed incredibly quickly once we got their shield taken down. I really like this combat drone too. 34 scrap and 4 fuel, great. We can finally continue our adventure. And we're getting up to 50 minutes now, guys, so probably just going to try and get to the end of the sector, I reckon. And then, if we're still alive at that point, I will put a halfway point on this video and start recording straight away for that second one. Shields down, combat drone up. We're going to need to get Styles RJ out of there again. Ooh, I thought that explosion there was actually going to take out our crew member, but that's okay. He seems to be alright. We need to keep targeting the shield, and this combat drone is going to be able to take them out really quickly like it did last time. Everyone can return to their stations now. Shields are finally being hit. Let's take the mantis down here so that we can wipe out their crew member quickly. Alright, they're trying to get away, but I don't think it's going to happen because our drone's just tearing them apart now, which is good. Took a little bit of damage, but nothing too major. Probably needs to do with that fire. Let's just wait till we've cleaned them out. 31 scrap, and another fuel and a missile part. Let's get these fires out, let's get these doors repaired. And I reckon the next thing I want to do is get these level 3 shields, or a better weapon. Depends if we come to a store. We need to heal a bit of this hull as well. Actually going to stop the video here, guys, just because 50 minutes is already quite long. Thank you if you stayed with us this far, and I hope you're looking forward to the second part of the video, which I'll start recording straight away, so you won't miss a thing. Sorry about the first 2 runs, they failed miserably. I know I'm going to cop a bit in the comments about that, so I apologise. I don't know, like I said, maybe it is the worst ship in the game. I look forward to your feedback on that. Thanks for checking out the first half of the video and for following my series so far. If you did enjoy the content, please hit the subscribe button and the like button, and I'll continue to create content for you guys. Thanks very much, and let's hit stop right now. Welcome back, guys. Part 2 of this episode. As I said, I started recording straight away. What I didn't realize was that I had plenty of fires going on throughout the ship. So, as you will have picked up from the last half of the episode, we're halfway through the 4th sector, I believe, at the moment. We have level 2 shields, which is going pretty well. This combat drone is doing really good things for us, and we're up to 5 crew members as well with the healing nanobots on our ship. Next goals for us are to upgrade our shields a level and probably get a more effective weapon as well. But all in all, especially in comparison to the first 2 runs, this run on the Engi Layout B is going quite well for us. Let's see what we've got in store for the rest of the run. Nearly ready. Come on, Remo. And we are good to go. Finally. Wow, we took a long time to repair that. Alright, there's plenty of beacons here unvisited that we can attend to. We do have to be a little careful of our fuel. We're down to 3 again. But a couple of good fights and we should be able to get that number up. Need to repair our hull at some stage as well. I'm going to fight this. He's only got 1 set of shields and a couple of weapons. We could put our combat drone out just to speed the process up a little bit and make sure we don't take any damage. He's just going to keep chipping away early. We're going to get their shields down, and this fight is going to be over in the next 10 seconds, I reckon. Yep, perfect. Nice and easy for us. Did take a little bit of damage there. Picked up 46 scrap, just a really good haul. 2 missiles and a drone part. Star Wars RJ is slowly getting his piloting skills better. Remo is now level 1 weapon proficiency and fighting, which is good. Fish is learning the ropes on the engines. Scoop's on the shields. And Dangler is actually picking up a bit of fight experience as well, which is good, even though his race is the worst type of fighter in the game. Probably a good time to upgrade our shields, but I'm going to jump to this one. And we're going to see if a shield, when we get to here, a store should pop up. Actually, considering how low we are on hull, pretty good idea to upgrade our shields now. But I'm not going to have the reactive power to do so. So what we're going to do instead is increase our dodge chance a couple of times. That should give us a bit more of a chance heading into the next part. Didn't run into a fight there, and we didn't locate a store either. I'm going to jump to there and hope that one of these 3 is a store. Or one of those 2, we would have seen if it was the top one. You detect and retrieve an escape pod floating nearby. You consider returning it to space when you learn its mantis. Pry it open or get rid of it. think if we pry it open, we're gonna have to fight him, but that's okay. Fish is gone. Damn. And we have intruders on board. I was expecting the intruders bit. I didn't want to lose my boy Fish. That's frustrating. Where are these guys? Oh, it's one guy. So Elizabeth here has made the choice to take us on. She's cost us Fish, and she's chosen to fight to the death as well. Pretty unnecessary all round. Pretty disappointing event there actually, but okay, we might have to get... No, we'll leave it like that for now, but we do want to get someone soon. Actually no, let's get Dengler up here on the engines. And we still need to do something about this whole problem. We've got a distress beacon. Maybe they'll offer to repair us, or they'll give us fuel, because we're going to need that too. Try to dislodge it by shooting at the rocks. We could take hull damage. We don't, but we don't get fuel either. Pick up another defense drone, but we now have to wait with no fuel, and I think this is going to hurt. I think this is going to hurt. We should be able to get to the exit just. Okay, this is... not the worst deal. Let's do it. 5 scrap gets us out of this situation. Jump there, and then we should be able to just get to the exit without getting into a fight with the rebels. We're going to avoid this fight here as well, just because of our whole situation. I'll upgrade our reactor if we do this trade. This is okay. We don't use missile parts, and we have plenty of drone parts, so we're going to agree to the trade. Next sector, Rebel Stronghold. At least we can see what we're going into, unlike the Nebula. And we just unlocked an achievement. Let's jump here, hope there's not a fight, and hope there's a store nearby. It's pretty much all we can do. If there is a fight, we have to do our absolute best. Absolute best it is. Okay, combat drone. And we can put up this anti-drone as well. Just takes down their drone nicely. Go for shields. We down to 3 health. We just lost our anti-drone member. Gonna need that back. This is not good at all. I think our run's sadly going to come to an end here, guys. Combat drone's back up. Anti-drone is up too. Just need to... Oh, their jump's imminent, so they might actually leave us. Wow, they're going to leave us on 1 health. But we didn't find a store to repair, which was the one thing we needed to do. Ah, we're in trouble. We're in real trouble. I'm going to go here because it gives us 5 branches, which might be a store, and we just need to hope there's not a fight here. And we've got no fuel again as well. Don't risk activating it, we're just going to strip it. We're going to have to wait, hope a fuel salesman comes. He doesn't, it's a Mantis. We're in grave danger. Take their shield down, please. Quickly, quickly, quickly. And then we need to take their weapons down. Come on, Iron, come on, Iron, come on, Iron. Shields, get up, shields, get up. Okay. Yep. Oh, we needed that to hit. We really needed that to hit. Ion and laser, come on, come on. We've just been hacked. It's okay. Need to take their weapons down now so that we're not at risk of being damaged. Okay, we might just survive this one. I don't want to celebrate too early. We might just survive this one. We are going to survive this one. Wow. Okay, no fuel, but we might pick some up here. We do. We pick up 4 fuel and 40 scrap. But there's no store. We just need a store. Please, please, please. We can't keep surviving on 1 health. Can we upgrade our shields to increase our chances? No, we can't. We have to jump. We have to find a store. Oh god. An auto scout. Get this combat drone up. We need to get their shields down really quickly. I can't see us surviving with 1 health, but we can give it a try. We need this missile not to hit, not to hit, not to hit. Wow, okay, that missed. Let's just get this ion down. Need these shields down so that our drone can actually do some damage. That missed as well. We're just surviving, but it's not looking pretty. We're missing as well. I don't know if we're going to be able to charge, maybe? No. The missile's hit. That's the end of the run. Since it's only lasted 9 minutes, I'm actually going to just put this on the back of the first recording. I think that makes the most sense. I'm sure there were a lot of mistakes I made there again. Really not a fan of that layout. Don't think we'll be using that one again. Might actually go back to the Kestrel, try and unlock its Type B. That's what we're going to do for the next video. Thanks for checking it out, guys. I'm just going to put this on the back of the first video so you can watch the run all in one video. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much for tuning in.